Welcome. Today I'm going to break down one of my favorite fundamental yoga poses, and that's triangle pose or Trikonasana. For this demo, I am going to use a yoga block. If you don't have one, you could use something of similar height, um, but I will also offer you an option how to work on this pose without a prop. All right, please stand with your feet together in the center of your mat. This is mountain pose or Tadasana. Take a moment here to really firm and engage the muscles of your legs. Reach your arms out to the side. We'll use this as measurement to start with. Separate your feet so that your ankles are as wide apart as your wrists. Then take your hands to your hips. Like mountain pose, firm your legs. Next, I want you to try to squeeze your feet towards each other. Now, they're not going to move. It's an isometric contraction, but this will help you engage your inner thighs and it will help with balance. All right, turn your left toes in slightly. Turn your right heel in 45 degrees and right toes out 45 degrees. Align the heel of your right foot to the arch of your left foot. Once again, firm your legs and squeeze your feet towards each other. Now, if balance is really tricky today, just back up so that you have a wall to support you. Take your arms out to the sides again. Inhale deeply, and as you exhale, reach forward, and then take your right hand down to the block on the outside of your ankle. Now, if you don't have a block, you can take your hand like this and take a C grip to your shin. Adjust the block to the proper height to support you. Now, if this bothers your left shoulder at all, just take your left hand to your left hip. Firm your legs. Draw your navel in, and ever so slightly turn from your right waist to your left. And if it's comfortable for your neck today, look up. Hold 3, 2. Last one. Draw your navel in. Inhale, stand up. I'm going to take my block with me. We'll change the feet. Turn your right toes in slightly. Left heel in 45 degrees, left toes out 45 degrees. Once again, check that the heel of your front foot intersects the arch of your back foot, and check that your feet are as wide as your wrists. Firm your legs, inhale. Exhale, reach forward and down, triangle pose. Adjust the block or adjust your hand up your shin. Option, right hand to your right hip. And I find this is a great option if you have some shoulder issues and it doesn't feel comfortable to take your arm up. Everybody firm your legs strongly. Draw your navel in. And get a little turn from your left waist to your right. Again, only looking up if that's comfortable. Breathe. 3, 2, and 1. No need to pick your block up here with a strong core. Inhale, stand up. Turn your left toes in. Take your hands back to your hips and walk your feet in. Okay, now let's put it into practice how you would more commonly see this in a yoga practice. And that's from downward facing dog pose. Feel free to keep using your block if it's helpful. Come into downward facing dog. I have tutorials on downward facing dog if that would be helpful for you. Step or help your right foot forward between your hands. Go in the center of your sticky mat. Pivot your left heel down. Rise up to stand. I'm going to give you a few more details here. Align the heel of your right foot to the arch of your left foot. Take your right hand to your right quadriceps, the front of your thigh. And I want you to firm your quadriceps by trying to lift your kneecap up. And then one more thing, try to turn your right quadriceps to the right. That's going to help get you some engagement in your outer right hip, which will also help balance. Reach your arms to the side, inhale. Exhale, reach forward and down, triangle pose. Firm your right quadriceps, turn them to the right. Draw your navel in, Turn from your right waist to your left. 3, 2, and 1. With a strong core, inhale, stand back up. Let's go briefly through Warrior Two, also in another tutorial. Hands to the floor, pivot to the ball of your left foot, and step back into Downward Facing Dog. Now, I'll turn around just for visual purposes, but you don't need to. Let's do the second side. Step or help your left foot forward between your hands and right in the center of your sticky mat. Pivot your right heel down. Rise up to stand. Check your alignment. Ankles under wrists. Front heel aligns with the back arch. Take your left hand to your left quadriceps. Firm your left quadriceps. Think about lifting your kneecap up. And then spin your left quadriceps to the left. Again, we're looking for that strong engagement in your outer hip. Inhale, arms out to the side. Exhale, reach forward and down. And take a moment here. Adjust to support where your body's at today. Stay strong through your legs. Lift your left quadriceps up and spin them to the left. It's a subtle movement. Draw your navel in. Turn from your left waist to your right. 3, 2, and 1. Corset your waist. Inhale, stand up. Exhale, briefly through Warrior Two. Take your hands to the floor. Pivot to the ball of your right foot. And step back. We'll finish in Downward Facing Dog. Stretch and lengthen your spine. 3, 2, and 1. All right, that is your triangle tutorial. Thanks for practicing.